So what we're going over today on the engine small block 350 Chevy is how to adjust the valves on our cylinders. So what we want to first start on is having our engine on TDC for the number one cylinder. This is so that it is on the compression stroke and we can correctly adjust the valves. So there is a specific technique to adjust the valves, and is pushing the rocker arm up and down. As you can see what I'm doing here in the video, I'm just pushing it up and down, and what you want is for the rocker arms not to be able to push up. So the one on the right is pushing up while the one on the left isn't. So what we want to do is just tighten it until the rocker arm isn't pushing up and down. This ensures that it is nice and sealed, nice and tight, no leakage is coming out from anywhere in the cylinder. Now, there is another specific way to test this on the paper, and this is how to adjust hydraulic lifters as well. So this also requires having the number one cylinder at TDC, but this is for filling for the exhaust and intake valves, so those are the same. What we want to do for this process is to spin the push rods, so the steel rods underneath the rocker arms, we just want to rotate it. And the key is, if it keeps rotating, that means it is not tight enough. You want to keep tightening the rocker bolt until the push rod cannot spin freely. And once it is nicely tight, we just want to rotate it 1/2, just like so. And when we do that, that just ensures that it is nice and snug and won't get any loose. We just want to repeat this process for the left side of the engine, because left side has cylinders 1, 3, 5, and 7. So when we want to rotate to the other side, we just spin the crankshaft 360 degrees, so the number 6 cylinder can be on TDC. This allows us to work on the exhaust and intake valves on the number 2, 4, 6, and 8 cylinder. It is always important to remember which cylinder is on which side, so you can know if you're working on the correct cylinder at all times. So once we finish tightening the rocker arms, and one thing I want to mention in this video is we had to use a breaker bar, and that's okay because sometimes you need a longer tool to tighten something that can't be done with a shorter tool. Either that or just too weak, but there's no difference. And after this, we want to just tighten, make sure they're all nice and tight, so when we fill it up with oil or any fluids, we don't want it to leak out or gush out and just cause a big mess. So after this process, we will just put on our valve covers, our distributor, and spark plugs so we can rebuild the engine.